Preparing for a flight is not just about choosing clothes and closing a suitcase. It is a process that directly affects how airport security systems evaluate a traveler. Advanced scanners, behavioral patterns, and risk analysis tools examine every bag in seconds. A single poor packing decision can quietly label a bag as high risk, leading to inspections, questioning, or unexpected delays. In this video, attention is placed on 12 packing mistakes that get you flagged by TSA. Mistakes that are just as effective at triggering airport security worldwide. Understanding these details can transform the entire airport experience. Before continuing, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth travel guidance and airport safety knowledge. Mistake number 12. Packing liquids without proper organization. Liquids are one of the biggest triggers in airport security screening because they can be easily altered or concealed. When liquids are packed randomly inside a bag, scanners often detect unclear shapes that resemble restricted substances. Bottles that are overfilled, poorly sealed, or leaking create distorted X-ray images, immediately drawing attention. Items such as perfumes, skincare products, hair oils, and liquid cosmetics are especially problematic when placed near electronics or metal objects. Security officers are trained to investigate any liquid that appears intentionally hidden or clustered together. This mistake often leads to manual inspections, delays, and unnecessary stress, even when the liquids are perfectly legal. Mistake number 11. Accidentally carrying prohibited items. One of the most common reasons travelers get flagged is forgetting prohibited items inside their bags. Small, everyday tools like scissors, nail clippers with blades, pocket knives, or pepper spray are frequently overlooked. Security scanners are designed to instantly detect sharp edges and solid metal forms, regardless of size. Even decorative or souvenir items that resemble weapons can raise alarms. Once such an object is detected, the bag is automatically selected for inspection, and explanations rarely change the outcome. In many cases, the item is confiscated and the traveler is delayed, sometimes missing boarding windows entirely. Mistake number 10. Packing electronics the wrong way. Electronic devices carry lithium batteries and complex circuitry, making them a major focus for security systems. When multiple devices such as laptops, tablets, cameras, power banks, and chargers are stacked together, they create dense, overlapping images that scanners cannot easily interpret. This often looks suspicious and results in secondary screening. Electronics buried deep under clothes further complicate the scan, as security teams expect these items to be easily identifiable. Power banks placed close to metal objects can also trigger alerts due to heat and energy detection protocols. Improper electronic packing is one of the fastest ways to get a bag pulled aside. Mistake number 9. Concentrating too much metal in one area. Metal density is carefully monitored during airport screening. When belts with heavy buckles, watches, keys, coins, grooming tools, and accessories are packed together, scanners detect an unusual concentration. This density can resemble restricted or concealed items, prompting security officers to stop the bag. Even though each metal item is harmless on its own, clustering them creates patterns associated with risk. Travelers often unknowingly cause this issue by placing all metal objects into a single pocket or pouch. This mistake almost always results in additional checks and delays at the checkpoint. Mistake number 8. Packing food items without understanding security perception. Food items are often misunderstood during airport screening. Certain foods like spreads, sauces, pastes, and soft cheeses appear similar to liquids or gels on X-ray machines. When these are packed alongside electronics or wrapped in foil, they can look highly suspicious. Homemade food without proper packaging also raises questions about origin and content. Security personnel are trained to investigate food items that cannot be clearly identified by scanners. This leads to bag searches and sometimes disposal of the food, even if it was meant for personal consumption. Mistake number 7. Overpacking and compressing the bag. Overpacked bags create chaotic images during security screening. When clothes, electronics, liquids, and accessories are compressed tightly together, scanners struggle to separate individual items. This creates visual clutter that security systems flag as potential concealment. Overstuffed bags are also more likely to shift during handling, further distorting scan results. Security officers often select such bags for manual inspection simply because it is impossible to clearly identify everything inside. This mistake turns packing efficiency into a security liability. Mistake number 6. Packing clothing in a way that hides other items. Clothing itself is not a problem, but how it is packed can easily raise suspicion. When clothes are tightly wrapped around electronics, liquids, or solid objects, scanners often struggle to distinguish individual items. This creates layered images that resemble intentional concealment. Rolled clothing stuffed into corners or packed unevenly can distort the overall scan of the bag. Security systems are trained to flag bags where objects appear deliberately hidden beneath fabric. Even innocent packing habits can lead to manual inspection when clothing blocks clear visibility. Mistake number 5. Carrying personal items with residue or strong odors. Certain personal items may look normal, but can still attract attention due to chemical traces or strong scents. Sports equipment, camping gear, or reused containers may carry residues that trigger sensor alerts. Strong-smelling products like essential oils, industrial creams, or concentrated perfumes can also raise red flags. Security teams are trained to investigate any unusual detection, regardless of intent. When scanners or sensors detect unfamiliar patterns, bags are often isolated for further screening, causing delays and questioning. Mistake number 4. Packing batteries and power sources incorrectly. Loose batteries and improperly stored power sources are a major concern for airport security. Lithium batteries, spare cells, and power banks must be packed carefully to prevent short circuits. When batteries are placed next to metal objects or loosely tossed into a bag, they can appear hazardous on scans. Overheating risks make security especially cautious with these items. Bags containing disorganized power sources are frequently flagged for safety checks, even if the batteries are within legal limits. Mistake number 3. Using unusual or modified containers. Containers that look altered or unconventional often draw immediate attention. Bottles without labels, modified pouches, or taped packages can appear suspicious on X-ray systems. Security scanners are designed to identify standard shapes, and anything unfamiliar stands out instantly. Even harmless items stored in reused or custom containers can raise questions about their contents. This mistake often leads to bag searches simply because security cannot quickly identify what is inside. Mistake number 2. Carrying too many similar items. Together, repetition of similar objects can also raise red flags. Carrying multiple identical electronic accessories, tools, or containers in one bag may appear unusual to security systems. Scanners are programmed to detect patterns that deviate from normal travel behavior. When several similar items are packed together, it can suggest commercial intent or concealed purpose. This often results in questioning or secondary screening to confirm legitimacy. Mistake number 1. Not knowing international security differences. One of the biggest mistakes travelers make is assuming all airport security rules are the same everywhere. Items allowed in one country may be restricted in another. Different airports use different scanning technologies and enforcement standards. A bag packed without considering international variations is more likely to be flagged. Security agencies prioritize caution over convenience, and unfamiliar items often receive closer inspection. Lack of awareness turns otherwise acceptable packing into a serious delay risk. Airport security is not random. Every scan, every alert, and every inspection follows patterns created by common traveler mistakes. Most delays happen not because of bad luck, but because of small packing decisions made without awareness. By avoiding these mistakes, the entire travel experience becomes smoother, faster, and far less stressful. Smart packing is not about carrying less, but about carrying items the right way. If this video helped reveal what airport security really looks for, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. More travel intelligence, airport insights, and stress-free journey tips are coming next. So stay connected and travel smarter every time.